Yes. Okay, thank you. It's time for Arkansas Tech Golden Sun basketball. Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside Sector Coliseum as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns look for their 6th straight win by welcoming in the 11th-ranked Drury University Lady Panthers. I'm Patrick Hammerling alongside my broadcast partner, Matt Jenkins. Glad to have you here with us on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com as we fill in tonight for Sam Strachner and Kelly Davis.
We appreciate you guys joining us here in Tucker Coliseum. We're fixing to have the national anthem.
We weren't even on. It's time for Arkansas Tech Golden Sun basketball. Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside Tucker Coliseum as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns look for their 6th straight win by welcoming in the 11th-ranked Drury University Lady Panthers. I'm Patrick Hammerling alongside my broadcast partner, Matt Jenkins. Glad to have you here with us on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com as well as we fill in tonight for Sam Strachner and Kelly Davis. Today's game is only the 5th meeting all-time between the two programs. Arkansas Tech has won 3 of the 4 previous games with the Lady Panthers, winning 71-64 at Drury last season. Drury 8-1, 2-0 in the Great Lakes Valley Conference, enters the game ranked 11th in the WBCA Division II coaches poll. The Lady Panthers are looking for their 3rd consecutive win after suffering their first loss of the season, #1 Emporia State on November 26th. Tech will be Drury's second Great American Conference opponent this season as the Lady Panthers defeated Harding 76-54. Joined now by Matt Jenkins with our starting lineup. Matt, this looks to be a great game tonight.
It's going to be a great game, Patrick. You're going to have two very talented teams. Arkansas Tech, we'll talk about it more as the broadcast goes on. They are receiving votes to get into the top 25. A big victory here tonight inside Tucker Coliseum could do wonders to get the Golden Suns back into the top 25. You talked about the talent that's going to be on Drury. They're a very talented offensive team. The player to watch for Drury will be Heather Harmon. She comes into the ballgame the leading scorer for the Drury Lady Panthers, averaging just over 14 points a game, 14.7 points a game, 2 rebounds a game, and 3 assists per game. It is a very talented team for Drury. They're very talented on both sides of the ball. Arkansas Tech has a tough contest ahead of them, but Arkansas Tech is up for the challenge today, and that is for sure.
Starting lineups for Arkansas Tech to begin: Kelsey McClure, 5'9" guard, a senior. Anissa Pounds, 5'9" guard as well, another senior on the squad. It's also her birthday, so happy birthday, Anissa. Followed by a senior guard, Callie White from Fort Smith at Arkansas. Cheyenne North played a big factor last week. And then also Danielle Frazier, a 6'4", is another senior for this Arkansas Tech squad. You know, a lot of depth on this team.
A lot of depth on this team. Arkansas Tech is very balanced when it comes to the offensive and defensive side of the ball. They have a lot of willing shooters that can put the rock into the hole, but they also have a lot of size inside. And that's going to come up key for the Golden Suns today to get a big victory here inside Tucker Coliseum. Arkansas Tech's going to have to play a very big-time game. They need to be efficient on the offensive side of the ball. The one game they lost to SWASU, they didn't shoot the ball particularly well in that ball game. I believe they shot around 31% for that game. For Arkansas Tech to be in here, they need to be very efficient on the ball. Also, some other keys to the game: defense to offense. Arkansas Tech loves to run in transition. They love to get the easy transition points. Arkansas Tech is known for their very strong and solid defense under Coach Wilbers. That'll be key today. And another key to the game: make Drury earn their offensive opportunities. They're one of the best offensive teams in the country for a reason, and it'll be key today to see if Arkansas Tech can slow them down.
Down to get underway here, Cheyenne North is going to get the tip for Arkansas Tech, and they'll have control. Callie White's going to bring up the front court, kicks it left to Kelsey McClure. She looks around, drives in, finds White on the right wing, guarded heavily by Bernard for the Panthers. She gets a screen from North. Takes about a 3 from the top of the key, kicks it over to McClure, though. 14 on the shot clock. Pounds has it now on the left wing. Kicks it cross court to McClure. She's wide open for 3. Pump fake. Pulls up, off no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Fresh shot clock for the Suns. Callie White has it now on the left wing.
Way to follow the ball for Kelsey McClure right there to get her offensive rebound and reset the shot clock.
Pounds now. Kicks it down to North. She bobbles it, but Frazier's there, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Dressler for the Panthers. Bernard's going to bring it up the floor. On the left wing, a shot up and is good by number 20, Wilson. That's 3 points, and Drury's out to an early lead. Callie White will bring it up the floor now as the Suns try and push it. She's at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Frazier. No help there, though. Kicks it down to Frazier, though, on the right wing, and she bumps out after that screen. Looks for help. Frazier drives. Spin move, nothing there. Finds Anissa Pounds wide open for a deep 3. Off, no good. Rebound by Dressler once again, and the Panthers are going to bring it up to the other end now. Bernard kicks it over to Wilson on the right wing. Top of the key now to Harmon.
Arkansas Tech in their man-to-man defense right now.
Disselkamp has it, pulls up for 15 feet off, no good. Going to get her own rebound mid-paint jump shot off, no good. But Bernard's there for another offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock. As Disselkamp kicks it over to Harmon. Harmon now to Bernard on the right wing. Pump fakes over wide. 3-point basket is up and good. And the Panthers have a 6-0 lead with 8:09 left to go in this first quarter. Callie White now. Guarded heavily by Harmon. She kicks it to Anissa Pounds. Pressure defense right here for the Panthers. Frazier has it. Spin move on the block. Layup up, tries to draw the foul. No good. Bernard's on the rebound. Here come the Panthers running the floor. She kicks it out to Wilson. Cross court now to Harmon. She pulls up for a deep 3. Another 3-point basket good. And Coach Wilbers is going to call a timeout. Hard to play defense on a team that's just going to make every shot there, man.
It's hard to do defense, but defensively for the Golden Suns, they've got to get back. They're having a lot of transition opportunities. They maybe need to start considering switching defensively. They're on the man-to-man defense right now. We'll see if they can adjust here in this timeout.
We'll pause for 30 seconds. You're listening to Arkansas Tech basketball on River Country KCJC. back at Tucker Coliseum. Drury off to a quick 9-0 start. 7:46 left to go in this first quarter. Bernard there's 3 players on the team for Drury that has all 3-point baskets. Bernard has 3, Harmon has 3, and Wilson has 3. So, looking out quick, Matt, this is a sharp-shooting team by the Panthers.
Definitely, and like we've mentioned in the pregame, Drury's one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country. Arkansas Tech's going to really need to key in on the 3-point shooters, make them go inside. Arkansas Tech is a talented defensive team. You don't need to fall behind right now. You're down 9-0, a couple 3-point baskets, a couple easy buckets on the offensive side of the ball. You're right back into this ball game.
No substitutions for either squad. They're going to keep the same 5 that they started with. Callie White's going to bring up the floor. She has it on the left wing. Man-to-man heavy defense, but she gets off of the screen. Deep 3 by Callie White. Good, and the Suns are on the board. 93 your score with 7 minutes and 30 seconds in this first quarter.
It's exactly what you need for the Golden Suns out there. Get an easy 3-point basket for Callie White.
Disselkamp dishes it to Dressler. She has Bernard on the left corner. Another 3-point basket. Good for the Panthers. They're up 12-3. White now on the other end, kicks it down to McClure on the right wing. She looks for White once again on the right wing, looking for help. Nothing there, kicks it to Pounce at the top of the key. Back to White now. She thinks about a 3, nothing there though. She drives in, makes a move. Down to North, layup up, no good. It's going to be a rebound by Bernard. Panthers running the floor. Bernard kicks to Harmon for another deep 3, off no good this time. Kelsey McClure's going to get the rebound, and here come the Suns on the other end. 2-on-1 matchup, layup up, good! On the fast break, 12-5 your score with 6:43 left in this first quarter.
Bernard. That's what Arkansas Tech needs to do right there. Get a good defensive stop and run in transition. You have the 2-on-1 opportunity for Arkansas Tech, and they converted.
Harmon has it on the other end for the Panthers. She drives in, finds a wide-open Disselkamp. She pulls up from the free throw line, no good. North is going to get the rebound for the Suns.
Cheyenne North, the leading scorer right now for Arkansas Tech, coming off a career high this past Saturday at Southern Nazarene, going for 34.
Nissa Pounds gets the screen. Good defense, though, by the Panthers getting around. She finds North on the block. Over to a wide-open Danielle Frazier. 2-point basket, good. And the Suns are slowly chipping away at this lead. 12-7 your score.
Offensively, the Golden Suns are going to be fine. They've got to get their focus over here on the defensive side of the ball. Coming out of the timeout, a 7-2 run right now for the Golden Suns.
Harmon's going to try and put up a shot. No good. It's going to get blocked by Danielle Frazier, and here comes the Suns. Pounds to McClure. McClure thought Pounds was going to cut across, and she just throws it out of bounds. Nothing there.
Had the right idea right there. Had a 2-on-2 break. She got it over to Kelsey McClure. Tried to get it back to Anissa, but just led the pass just a little bit too far. Nothing wrong with that. That was a bright play. That's a hard play to convert.
Brianna Jones checks in for the Panthers as Deja Bernard brings it up the floor. Panthers been in control, but the Suns are chipping away at this lead. 5:30 to go. Wilson's going to pull up for 3 this time. Off, no good. North on the rebound, picks it up to Callie White, and here come the Suns running the floor. White now on the right wing, guarded by Bernard. Tries to get a screen. Nothing there. Gets off of it, though. Kicks it out to Anissa Pounce. Thinks about a deep 3. Doesn't do it. Callie White now at the top of the key once again. 14 on the shot clock. Danielle Frazier pump fakes. Up, no good. She's going to draw the foul. They're going to call that on Brianna Jones. It's the first team foul. And also a first personal foul for Jones. She just checked in.
Danielle Frazier had the right idea. Got the ball on the low post. Went up for a pump fake. Got the defensive in the air. And when it got it fouled, she's going to get 2 shots at the free throw line. She knocks down her first free throw.
Danielle Frazier shooting 76% this season from the line. Senior forward having a great season. In checks Kylie Lasby, Ozark, Arkansas native, a 5'9" guard. From Arkansas State.
She'll come in for numbers 00 Kelsey McClure.
Frazier's second shot is up and good. Your score is 12-9 with 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Harmon brings it up the floor, kicks it over to Bernard on the right wing. She gets around Callie White, finds a wide open Jones for 3. It is good. Your score is now 15-9. Panthers in the lead. Here comes
all of Drury's baskets coming at the 3-point line.
Callie White. They're going to draw a foul on Danielle Frazier, I believe.
They're going to call that an illegal screen on Frazier. Looked like she got the knee up just a little bit. Iffy call, but they're going to call it on Arkansas Tech, and that'll be the first team foul for Arkansas Tech, and the first on Frazier.
Harmon now bringing up the floor for Drury. Kisses to Bernard on the right wing. Guarded heavily by Callie White, but spin move gets around it. She pulls up for a jump shot in the paint. No good. Disselkamp's there, lays it back up after getting the rebound, and your score is now 17-9. Panthers in the advantage. Kylie Ladd's going to bring it up the floor now for the Golden Suns, and Nissa Pounds on the left wing. Kicks it over to a wide-open Frazier. Puts the body on Jones. Kicks it back out now to Callie White. 18 on the shot clock. Frazier has it now at the free throw line. She's looking for help, and she's guarded by Jones. She decides to dribble in. Nothing there after an attempted spin move to Callie White for a deep three. Off, no good. Rebound, though, by Kylie Ladd. Fresh shot clock for the Suns, 4:05 to go in this first quarter.
I think this is what Arkansas Tech needs to do. They need to be patient offensively, wait for their opportunities to come. We know Drury has a hot offense, and that's a way to slow down a hot offense. Take your time on the offensive side.
Nissa Pounds now on the right wing. Tries to make a move. She's going to turn the ball over. They're actually going to call it jump ball. Looks like it's going to go to Drury after the jump ball as number 10, Lexi Vaught, checks in for the Panthers. And also number 32, a freshman, Ryan Goodsell from Springdale, Arkansas, 6 foot forward for the Golden Suns. Getting a lot of minutes this season as a freshman. Bernard's going to bring up the floor for the Panthers now. She's guarded by Callie White. Heavy defense covering the Suns, and Callie White forces a turnover. White now, to top of the key. Slows down the offense. Tries to make a move around Bernard. Looks for help from Kylie Ladd. Ladd for three, off no good. Rebound by Disselkamp, and the Panthers have it going the other way. Bernard's going to bring it up the floor now for Drury. She kicks it up top to Wilson. Wilson now, down low to Vaught. She's going to dribble up to the free throw line looking for help. They're going to call a travel on Vaught. Turnover's going to go credit to her, and the Suns are going to have it with 3:14 left to go in this first quarter.
It's a good break for the Arkansas Tech defense right there. They had a cutting Drury Lady Panther going to the basket, but they'll call the travel.
17-9 your score. Callie White has it. As she brings it up the floor. It looked like she almost stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
Almost did. Looked like Golden Suns weren't ready for that full court pressure that Drury put on them.
Heavy defense being played by both teams. A lot on the line here. As this, even though this is a non-conference game, you know, a lot of bragging rights as number 34, Disselkamp, gets it on the fast break after the turnover by the Suns. 19-9 is the 10-point Drury lead, and they're going to call a foul. And number 5, Deja Bernard, her first personal, second team foul for Drury this quarter. As I believe Harmon's going to check in for her. She kind of got poked in the eye there after it. And then also number 33, Adrian Horn's going to check in for the Panthers.
Drury's going to be doing this all game. They're going to sub in a lot of fresh bodies, so it's really going to test Arkansas Tech bench in the key of are they ready for a full game.
Ryan Goodsell inbound to the Callie White. She kicks it over to Kylie Ladd to bring it up the floor. Nissa Pounds has it. Tries to find Ryan Goodsell. Struggle for the ball. Kylie Ladd comes up for it. 16 on the shot clock. Her pass is deflected out of bounds by Vaught on the other end in front of the Arkansas Tech bench. The Suns will inbound it with 12 seconds left on the shot clock and 2:32 left to play here in quarter number 1.
Arkansas Tech needs to slow down offensively here. Just run your offense. Do what you're doing. You went on a 9-2 run. Got the lead within the 3. And then Drury's on a 7-0 run right now. 19-9 is your score. So Arkansas Tech needs to slow down. They got to go quick here.
Callie White brings it up. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to call a foul with 2 on the shot clock.
Call that on Brianna Jones.
It's going to be the second personal foul on her. She came up off the bench to play. She's going to get subbed in. It looks like I believe that's Haley Disselkamp's going to check in for it. 2:22 left to go in quarter number 1. Golden Suns trailing 19-9 as Kelsey McClure is going to check into the ball game for Callie White and give her a break. She hasn't checked out at all yet in this contest. Kylie Ladd to inbound. Sets the offense in motion, finds McClure on the left wing now. Fresh shot clock for the Suns after the foul. Cross court to Pound. She thinks about a deep 3 pump fakes, dribbles in, finds north on the block. Layup up is good.
Great offense for Arkansas Tech.
Scores 19-11 as the Panthers push it on the other end quick. Harmon now at the top of the key. Tries to get a screen from Horn. She dishes it off to Wilson. Wilson now to Vaught. Vaught to Disselkamp. Down low to Horn for a layup off no good. Kylie Ladd is going to get the rebound. And Nissa Pounds on the left wing, kicks it to North. North, pump fakes, dribbles in, layup up, off no good, going to get her own rebound though. Fresh shot clock, another layup up is good by North. And the Suns are chipping away at this lead. 19-13 your score with a minute, 30 seconds left to play in this first quarter.
Great second effort there from Cheyenne North to go up and get a rebound to get Book back in.
Harmon tries to lay it up, off no good. Struggle for the rebound. People are falling all over the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to go in possession of Arkansas Tech after the jump ball. Danielle Frazier's going to check in for Cheyenne North. 19-13 your score, a minute 22 left here in quarter number one. Great game thus far, as expected. Drury Panthers, 11th ranked team in the country. Coming into Tucker Coliseum.
What a win it would be for the Golden Suns if they could pull this upset off.
A lot of momentum at stake here for both teams as we head into the long Christmas break. Danielle Frazier has it on the left wing now to Mr. Pounds. They're going to call a travel on Pounds back in possession of the Panthers. Going to have another substitution. That's going to be number 11, a Russellville, Arkansas native, Alysso, and 5'6" guard for the Panthers, freshman. He's going to check in.
That's the 5th turnover of the day for the Golden Suns. You try to get those turnover numbers down here if you're the Golden Suns.
Harmon's going to bring it up the floor for the Panthers. Kicks it over to Vaught on the right wing. She's looking for help, gets a screen from Horn. She dribbles into the free throw line. Owens pulls that for three, off no good. Rebound by Kylie Ladner. More full court pressure by the Panthers. She tries to get a screen around Danielle Frazier, nothing doing. Kylie Ladd directing traffic, pulls up, jumper from the free throw line, good. 19-15 your score with 39 seconds left in this first quarter. Harmon now pushing it down the floor for the Panthers. She gives it to Vaught. She dribbles into the free throw line, guarded heavily by McClure. Tries to get around in direct traffic, nothing there. She finds Horn. She's going to turn it over, though. Kelsey McClure's going to have it. Here come the Suns. 2-on-1 matchup. Behind the back pass. Is good. The finesse. And the Suns are within two. 17 seconds left to play here in quarter number one. 19-17 your score as Harmon brings it up the floor for the Panthers. They're going to try and take one shot, it looks like, to end the quarter. She gets a screen from Horn. Drills the free throw line. Owens bobbles the ball around the top of the key. 2 seconds. Nothing doing. Puts up a prayer. Off no good. And that's going to do it for quarter number one. And action-packed quarter number one as Arkansas Tech down early, comes back and only trails by 2 now, 19-17. We're going to pause for 1 minute and be back with the second quarter action. This is Arkansas Tech Golden Sun basketball in River Country, KCJC. Back to the action here at Arkansas Tech. They have reclaimed the lead, actually. Drury 21-20 your score, 9:11 to go here in the second quarter as Taylor Ely is checked in, puts up a three, no good. Rebound by, I believe that was Ryan Goodsell. They're going to call a foul on the floor, though. Looks like they're going to call that on Disselkamp of Drury. First personal foul. Second team foul this quarter on the Panthers. Glad to have you here with us on River Valley Radio, River Country, KCJC. Patrick Hamlin alongside Matt Jenkins, filling in for Sam Tracer and Kelly Davis tonight.
I think it's impossible to fill in for those two guys, Patrick.
We're doing our best, you know. Hope they're listening and having a good time in Orlando on assignment. Kelsey McClure now on the right wing. Dishes it down to Cheyenne North on the block. Nothing there to Taylor Ely. Now to Danielle Frazier at the free throw line. Back down to North on the block. Directed traffic. Layup up, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. Tries to throw it off Harmon. Doesn't work, but Kelsey
great hustle from Cheyenne North.
Kelsey McClure's going to come up with it.
That's a stat that didn't come up on the stat bug, but it should. That was a great hustle from Cheyenne North, excuse me.
Kelsey McClure's going to try and drive in and get fouled, draw it on her. They're going to call it on number 20, Paige Wilson. 13 foul on Drury. I believe that is her first personal, and it is. Kelsey McClure will go to the line. Kelsey McClure this season from the free throw line, shooting 76%, a great free throw shooter for the Suns. Her first shot is up. It is good.
Kelsey McClure was one of those girls from last year that really turned it up in the latter part of the season. It really showed out in the 2016 GAC tournament last season. So Kelsey McClure carrying off where she left off last year and been playing very well for the Golden Suns thus far.
21-21 your score as Kelsey McClure puts up her second shot to reclaim the lead for the Suns. 22-21. Now your score with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go until halftime. Bernard brings it up the floor, dishes it over to Harmon. She's directing traffic, dribbling around, back out to Bernard at the top of the key now. Over to Wilson. Wilson kicks it over to Disselkamp. She thinks about a jump shot. She pulls up, it does. Off no good. Taylor Ely's going to be there for the rebound for Arkansas Tech. Another transfer for the Suns playing a big role. Kylie Ladd now, bringing it up the floor on the left wing. Finds McClure. McClure now to the top of the key. Kicks it back out to a wide-open Ladd for three. Off no good. Rebound by the Panthers. Disselkamp, but they're going to call a foul on, I believe.
We're going to call that on Drury. We're going to call that on Kelsey McClure.
Couldn't tell if that was going to be on McClure or North, because North was shaking her head walking down the floor. But nonetheless, both these teams playing hard-nosed basketball, pressure, defense, and running the floor. It's a very entertaining game here at Tucker Coliseum.
I think the thing to watch out for is if Drury came to play for this game. You know they probably did. But this game will mean a lot more for Arkansas Tech if they can come away with the W. And you're starting to see with these hustle plays.
Bernard now tries to find Harmon, who she thought was there. No one there, though. Throws it out of bounds, and Arkansas Tech will reclaim possession with a 1-point lead. 7:36 left to go here in the first half. McClure has it now on the right side of the floor, just across midcourt. Behind the back move around Harmon. Good defense, though, by the Panthers as they're playing man-to-man full-court pressure defense here on the Suns. North has it at the free throw line. To Taylor Ely down low. It's going to bounce off of her foot, and it's going to go the other direction. Panthers are going to reclaim possession. Callie White's going to check in now. I believe that's going to be for Kylie Ladd. White off to a great start today. 3 points, 1 for 2 from the field. Suns doing a really good job moving the ball around this defense. Harmon brings it up the floor now to Bernard on the right wing. She dribbles into the elbow, kicks it out to Disselkamp. Disselkamp up top to Harmon now. Harmon trying to direct traffic, guarded heavily by Callie White. She gets around the defender to Disselkamp to Bernard on the left wing. For three, it is good. Your score is now 24-22. Drury back in the lead. 6:52 left to go until half. Callie White brings it up the floor now for Arkansas Tech, guarded heavily by Harmon. Double team by Dressler and Harmon now, but she finds a wide open Danielle Frazier down low to Ely now on the block. Ely dribbles to the elbow. Off no good. And Drury's going to reclaim possession.
Ely could have hit the skip pass. She had a wide open Kelsey McClure at the top of the key for a three-pointer.
Harmon pulls up for three on the other end. Off no good. Dressler's there for the rebound. Drury with a fresh shot clock now as Jones has it. Wilson rather has it on the right wing. She pulls up for three wide open. Off no good. Out of bounds. Suns are going to have it. 6:16 left to go. And Nissa Pounds checking in.
I think the big thing for the Golden Suns, if Drury's going to keep hitting these three-point shots, Arkansas Tech has got to be active on the defensive rebound. Drury has gotten a couple offensive rebounds. Arkansas Tech has matched them. Currently right now, they're even across the board for defensive rebounds, and Arkansas Tech actually has a 1-rebound advantage on the offensive side of rebounding. Arkansas Tech's going to really need to be active on the rebounds.
Lexi Vaught checks in for Drury. She's guarding Callie White as she brings it up the floor now. White finds McClure on the right wing, guarded by Bernard. To North now on the elbow. Spin move. Tries to put up a shot, nothing there. Finds Callie White, though. 15 on the shot clock. White has it in the left corner. Guarded by Vaught. Pressure defense, but gets around her. Layup up is good. 24-24. We're tied up again. 5:50 left to go here in quarter number 2. Bernard's going to bring it up the floor now. She has it on the right wing, guarded by White. Finds a wide-open Disselkamp for 3. It is good, and the answer by the Panthers as they lead 27-24. Arkansas Tech arguing that it was a 2-point shot, not a 3. As Cheyenne Northell on the other end is going to get a layup. Tied up 26-26. And it was correct, that was a 2-point basket, not a 3. So we are tied up 26-26 with 5:16 left to go. Vaught has it on the left wing now, guarded by Anissa Pounds. Finds Dressler to Wilson, to Bernard at the top of the key. Dressler has it again at the top of the key. Takes it down low to Disselkamp. Moving around the outside of the Panthers. Bernard drives in, draws the foul on the layup. She's going to shoot 2. They're going to call that on Cheyenne North. It's going to be her first personal. And we're going to have a media timeout. We'll pause for 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball on KCJC River Country. Back at Tucker Coliseum, we're all tied up at the 5-minute media timeout here in quarter number 2, 26-26 your score. Glad to have you here with us on River Country KCJC. Matt Jenkins and myself, Patrick Cameron, fill in for Sam Tracer and Kelly Davis tonight for Golden Sun basketball versus the 11th-ranked Drury Panthers. A great game this far, Matt.
Me turn my microphone up where everybody can hear me analyze this thing. It's been a minute since you've done this. Great game thus far, 26-26 your score right now. Arkansas Tech got out to a kind of a slow start, down 9-0 to start the first quarter, but battled back at a 26-26 ball game right now. Arkansas Tech is matching Drury's three-point shooting right now. Drury right now 6 of 11 from the three-point line. Arkansas Tech is 2 of 8 from the three-point line, but where Arkansas Tech is staying into this ball game, they're getting fouls and they're converting their free throws. Right now, Arkansas Tech 4 for 4 from the free throws drop. Drury has not been to the free throw line as yet. They're going to get 2 shots here. But that's where the difference in the ballgame is right now.
First shot up by Bernard is good. Bernard on the season shooting 66% from the free throw line. One of these key players for the Panthers. Second shot is up and good. Drury reclaims a 2-point lead, 28-26 with 5 minutes to go until halftime. Kelsey McClure directing traffic, trying to get around the full court pressure by the Panthers. Callie White has it now, guarded by Vaught. With the Tech logo, she gets around to the left wing, though. 18 on the shot clock. She tries to find Frazier on the block, but there's going to be a foul.
I believe they called that on number 32. They did call that. Hannah Dressler will get hit with the foul. That is her second foul.
We're going to sub her out. Adrian Horn's going to check back in. 6'3" forward sophomore out of St. Louis, Missouri for the Panthers. As Callie White inbounds, it finds North at the right elbow. It's going to be a struggle for the ball. They're not calling jump ball. Now they finally do. It's going to stay with the Suns. And this Pounds is battling for the ball with Vaught.
Drury's hitting this double team over on the far side of the court from away from our broadcast booth, and it's really caught Arkansas Tech off guard. They got it earlier on Callie White up here at the top of the half-court line, and they almost did it again.
Anissa Pounds finds Cheyenne North on the block. 2-point basket's good. 28-28 your score. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go until halftime. Bernard brings it to the right wing. Dishes it off to Wilson. Wilson looking for help. Guarded by Kelsey McClure. She's going to get a screen from Horn. Dishes to Vaught. She's going to drive in. Finds Disselkamp. Pulls up from the free throw line. Off no good. Anissa Pounds there with the rebound. Her second of the day as McClure brings it to the right wing on the other end. Pounds Back to McClure now. McClure dishes it to Callie White. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 4 minutes to go. Frazier has it now on the block, trying to spin move. Kind of fight for the ball with Bernard. She's in triple coverage. It's going to be a turnover as Horn's going to come up with the ball. And Bernard's going to bring it down the other end. Fast break. Tech wants to say she walked. Fight for the ball. They're letting them play. As a wide open Disselkamp pulls up for a jump shot. 10 feet off. No good. They call a foul on the bottom. I believe that's going to be on double zero.
It's going to be on Kelsey McClure.
Kelsey McClure. See, I thought they were going to call it down here on the other end on Frazier.
Well, they let it go down here. They probably should have let this one go down here.
They're really letting them play here and playing it out. 28-28 your score. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Another foul is drawn. This one's going to be on Cheyenne North. Her second. Disselkamp will go to the line. Disselkamp on the season, 58% free throw shooter. Averages 24 minutes a game for the Panthers, a team leader in rebounds, and that showed there. She got the missed shot and was able to draw the foul. First shot up, no good. Still 28-28 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go until halftime. Second shot up is good. Lead is 29-28.
Drury in their man-to-man press defense. Full court man-to-man.
Callie White, spin move around Vaught. Thought about pulling up from the free throw line, does not. Pushes it back out, trying to fit up the offense. They're going to call it foul on the other end, and I believe it's going to be on Cheyenne North. An offensive foul.
A double foul.
I'm waiting to get the ruling here from the referee. 33 on Drury is going to get called. So it's a double foul on Adrian Horn. Horn, that's going to be her first of the day. And then another one on Cheyenne North. That's going to be her third. She's going to check out. Ryan Goodsell's going to come in for her.
That's a big foul for Cheyenne North. She comes out of the ballgame now with 3 fouls.
Someone accidentally pressed the horn here. They're going to have to reset the clock, and Callie White was trying to inbound it on the other end. 29-28 your score. Panthers with a 1-point lead. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left to go until halftime. Here at Tucker Coliseum. Great crowd on hand as we're in the middle of finals week here on campus. Callie White puts it into McClure. She drives
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Finds Ryan Goodsell for the layup, as Matt said. A beautiful play there. Good ball movement, and Bernard's going to bring it up the floor now for the Panthers.
Kelsey McClure with a beautiful find. Found Goodsell cutting across the paint. And Arkansas Tech gets the lead back.
Vaught has it now. Finds Horn at the bottom. She puts up a layup, no good. Danielle Frazier with the rebound, and here come the Suns, leading by 1 with 3 minutes left to go until halftime. McClure to White. Cross court to Anissa Pounds. Pounds back to White now at the top of the key. Has Frazier at the free throw line. She makes a move, looks for help though. She's on the block. Goodsell pulls up from the free throw line. Off, no good. Ball up for grabs. Bernard's going to come up with it. Goodsell is jumping up for it, and Bernard and her just kind of collided and fell to the floor.
It's a good look for Goodsell at the top of the key. Just couldn't knock it down.
Bernard has it now. On the left wing, has Horn on the block, guarded by Goodsell. She's going to go up and under. Layup's good. Drury reclaims the lead. Back and forth game here at Tucker Coliseum as Callie White brings it up the floor for the Suns. She's guarded by Vaught. Direct to the offense, kicks it over to Kelsey McClure on the right wing. She's going to dribble in, lay up, off no good, couldn't get it to fall. Disselkamp's going to get the rebound. Disselkamp on the day has 5 rebounds as Bernard brings it up the floor for the Panthers. Wilson has it on the left wing, finds Horn. Back to Disselkamp. She's going to drive in, try to lay up. A nice block by Frazier, but they're going to say it's actually a foul. It's going to be her second foul on Danielle Frazier.
I think if she would have stayed just straight up with the ball and then bring the arm down, they would have called that a fair block. But the fact that she came down with her arm and got her on the forearm, that sends her to the free throw line for Haley Disselkamp.
Disselkamp back at the line. Her first shot is up and no good. I believe she is 2 for 4 on the day from the free throw line.
1 for 3 from the free throw line is Disselkamp, actually.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm here for you, Patrick.
See, that makes me look good whenever
and you make me look good.
Whenever I'm trying to do it. Disselkamp's second shot is up. It is good. Score is now 32-30. Panthers with a 2-point lead with 1:50 Left to go until halftime. Callie White brings it up the floor for the Suns. Direct the traffic, has Frazier at the top of the key over to McClure on the left wing. McClure gets a screen from Frazier, drives in, kicks it out to a wide-open Callie White, which kind of bobbles the ball, didn't have time to put up a shot. Here's an inch of Pounds on the left wing for three. No good. Ryan Goodfellow has it back to Pounds now. Shot up by Frazier. Block gets it back. Another block gets it back, and they're going to call a foul this time. That's going to probably be, I believe, on number 33, Adrian Horn, and it is. Her second personal foul. Danielle Frazier will go to the line. Frazier, 76% free throw shooter, a big senior.
Knocking down the first free throws, Frazier. Patrick Sheep was not going to be denied on the offensive side of the ball. Got the ball in the low post, split two defenders. Went up for two shots, didn't get a go, but her effort kept with it. Went up for a third shot, and she gets the payoff, and she'll go to the free throw line, knock one down, see if she can knock down the second one.
And it is good. 32-32 your score, as Mackenzie Morris will check in for the Suns, junior forward out of Bologna, Arkansas. Played in 2 games this season, 2 points, 3 boards against Northwestern Oklahoma State. Callie White guarding Bernard. She's going to get charged with a foul. I'm going to say she put a little bit too much body on her there. And they're playing some pressure defense both ways by both these teams. It's been a great defensive effort by both teams today.
Really has, and both defenses are making their opposing offenses really earn their stripes from the paint and the three-point line.
Bernard at the line. First shot is up, no good. Bernard on the season is a 66% free throw shooter. On the day, she's now 2 for 4. Second shot is up and good. Make that 3 for 5. And the Panthers have a 1-point lead, 33-32. As Mackenzie Morris tries to inbound the ball, and it's stolen by Disselkamp, and the Panthers have it. Bernard thinks about a 3, doesn't do it. Kicks it out to Wilson. To Harmon for 3 in the right corner. It's good after the steal. Drury paying off. 36-32 your score with 1 minute left to go until halftime.
Big 60 seconds right here for the Golden Suns. See if they can go into the locker room with a big momentum swing here. Only down 4 right now.
Callie White has it. It's stolen away by Disselkamp. Fast break down the floor. Layup up is good. 38-32 your score with 44 seconds left to go until half. Callie White trying to push it and run the floor. She brings it to the top of the key, guarded by Harmon. Getting a screen from Mackenzie Morris. Callie White drives in, dishes to a wide-open Morris. Shot up. Looking for a foul. It just goes out of bounds. It was blocked.
Some good-looking two-man game right there for the Golden Suns. Just wasn't able to knock it down. Defense just prevailed a little bit better. Got the shot block, but Arkansas Tech will maintain possession. Going to get it underneath their own basket.
Kelsey McClure checks in for Callie White as Callie White inbounds it to McClure. She has at the top of the key with 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 10 on the clock now. 25 seconds left to go in the half. She gets the screen from Morris. Kicks it out to Kylie Ladd on the wing. She drives the free throw line. She pulls up with 3 on the shot clock. Good. Great shot and great look by Kylie Ladd from the free throw line. And the Suns trail by 4. 10 seconds left to go in the half. And Drury's going to call a timeout. We'll keep it here since there's only 10 seconds left. Matt, what are some keys to the game you think going into halftime as we're almost to it? That both teams can play. Both teams are going back and forth here.
Both teams are going back and forth, and to kind of refer back to the keys of the game, both teams have been very efficient offensively, particularly Arkansas Tech. I mentioned gloriously, Arkansas Tech need to be efficient. In their one loss against Foster, they shot 31% from the field. Currently in this game, even though they're down 4, they're shooting 45% from the field on the game, 13-29 from the field, 25% from the three-point line. Where they're again staying in this ball game, they're matching the three-point shooting for Drury. They're matching that at the free throw line. Right now, Arkansas Tech is 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and they need to continue trying to get to the free throw line, being the aggressor offensively, forcing the action. You're kind of seeing that in the latter part of the first half, or the first quarter. It's kind of carried over into the second quarter in a big 10 seconds right here. If you can go into the locker rooms with a 4-point deficit to the number 10 team in the country, that's a good spot to be in for the Golden Suns.
After the timeout, Harmon's going to get the inbound from Horn with 7 seconds on the clock, trying to find one shot. She finds a wide-open Wilson for 3, no good. Morris with the rebound. She dribbles around Travis to Bernard, and that's going to do it for the first half. At the half, 38-34 is the lead for Drury University as the Suns head in to halftime, trying to chip away at this lead coming into the second half. We're going to pause for 3 minutes, and we'll be back with the second half preview and also the first half stats. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Suns basketball on River Country, KCJC. back at Tucker Coliseum. Halftime, 38-34. Golden Suns trail to the Drury University Panthers, the 11th ranked team in the country. A great first half from both teams. Heavy defense. You know, Matt, it's great to see both teams competing like this on a weird midweek game in the middle of finals week here. You know, bragging rights really on the line, but a lot of momentum going into the long Christmas break.
Definitely a lot of momentum. Arkansas Tech is in a good spot right here. If they can get a W, they go into Christmas break, have beating the number 10 team in the country. They will advance their record to, I believe, it'll go to 7-1. Excuse me. But like you said, this is both teams right now really playing inspired on both sides. You could have made an argument maybe if Drury could have came into the ballgame maybe overlooking the Golden Suns, which is a big mistake. We know this Golden Suns team can turn it up when they need to. I mean, they did it last year. They were one of the best teams in the country. A big W here could prove to be pivotal for the Golden Suns. They're in a good spot right now. Only down 4. Like we mentioned before, I mean, they're shooting better statistically than Drury. They're shooting 45% from the field right now. Arkansas Tech's in this ballgame. They just got to keep playing the way they do and get some key stops on the defensive side.
This is the first of 2 road games here in Arkansas for the Panthers. They're taking on the Golden Suns here tonight. And then this Saturday, on the 10th of December, they're going to travel to Fort Smith and take on the Lions at 1 p.m. in the Stubblefield Center on the University of Arkansas Fort Smith campus. For the Suns, this is the first of 4 straight home games, but that's not including the Christmas break as we were talking to. This is the last game until January 5th for the Golden Suns as we welcome Southeastern Oklahoma to Tucker. But, I mean, going into a break like this, and I'm going to ask Coach Wilbers this later on, like, how do you think they prepare, and how do you think you keep yourselves just sane with it? It's a long break for the middle of the season.
We had an disappointment on the Tech Sports Report, and by the way, if you want to see that Tech Sports Report, make sure you check out the Arkansas Tech Athletic social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, it's on there. But we had an disappointment on there, and I asked her that question, how do you kind of go about doing this? Because it is in a weird spot. I mean, the Golden Suns are theoretically going to have a month off between this game and when they come back and play, just like you mentioned, on January 5th when they take on Southeastern Oklahoma inside conference play. The biggest thing that the Golden Suns have to do, win or lose, they have got to make sure they stay conditioned. That's the big thing. When you're off for a month, you're going home for Christmas, you're going to eat good. I know I'm going to eat good when I go home here in a couple weeks. That's the biggest thing. Just make sure you stay conditioned. Now, a win today is going to be big time for the Golden Suns because you go into Christmas break, you're hyped, you're one that you will be ranked if you pull this one off, probably in the top 20 for sure. But the biggest thing is staying conditioned during this break, win or lose. But a win here will make it a lot easier to stay conditioned if you lose.
A lot of momentum on the line, as Matt was saying. First half stats, though, for the Golden Suns starting off. Kelsey McClure, one of the 5 starters, 1 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That's going to be a pivotal thing tonight, I think, Matt, is free throw shooting from both teams. She's got 1 offensive and defensive rebound, 2 total, 2 personal fouls on her, so she needs to stay out of foul trouble. Nissa Towns, 1 for 2 from the field. Callie White, 2 for 3 from the field. She has 14 minutes played. She's been running up and down the floor, trying to get around this heavy defense from the Panthers. Cheyenne North, 4 for 7 from the field. They've been able to get a lot of shots up for her, which I think is going to be a big factor if she can finish down there on the block.
The biggest thing to watch out for is when you look back over Drury's past season, a lot of their wins, they have a 20-point margin of victory, except for their very first game of the year. They took on Kentucky Wesleyan. They won 75-72. Arkansas Tech has been in these close game situations. They had a close one against SWASU. They came up on the opposite end of the scoreboard. But their past couple games, when they went to Oklahoma Baptist and to Southern Nazarene, it was close throughout, particularly in that Southern Naz game. And you were talking about Cheyenne North, getting her a lot of opportunities. She is now the leading scorer for Arkansas Tech. When Cheyenne North is hot, the Golden Suns team is a lot in better shape. And that could prove to be in a good spot for the Golden Suns. If this game stays close, you got to give the edge to Arkansas Tech because they're battle tested. That was one point I didn't get to when we were in our pregame. Arkansas Tech is battle tested. They've been in these tough spots. They know what it's like to lose, so they know what they need to do moving forward. SWASU, when they lost that earlier in the year, Southwestern Oklahoma shot the ball just about as well as Drury is right now. So Arkansas Tech knows what they need to do to get the victory here, and I think you're seeing it on the scoreboard.
For the Panthers, you were talking about seeing, the big margin and stuff, and it showed early with their 3-point shooting. If you're just joining us, Drury jumped out to a 12-3 lead after making 4 straight three-point shots by 4 different people. So that just shows how much they can spread out the floor, run the floor, and also shoot the ball. But credit to the Golden Suns. They came back, they fought back, they called a timeout, and were able to come in and just chip away at the lead slowly but surely, and they're sitting here down by 4, but that's not, they've retaken the lead twice in this game. So, this game is very much open to anybody going back and forth here at Tucker Coliseum. Stats in the first half for the Panthers. Daya Bernard, excuse me for mispronouncing that name, 3 for 5 from the field. 3 for 3 from three-point land, though. That's going to be a big factor in this game. I think the Suns really need to key in on her, Matt.
Definitely need to key in on her. Right now, sitting at the on the scoreboard, 12 points for Deja Bernard. You also need to key in on Haley Dissenkamp, the anchor in the middle. She's been setting a lot of high screens, getting a lot of the shooters open. And when you switch defensively, Dissenkamp get cut to the basket, and she's getting a lot of open looks at the basket. Along with Bernard, you need to watch out for Dissenkamp. That's one person you really need to key in on. And having Cheyenne North with 3 fouls, that proves to be in a little bit of a favor for Drury, because Arkansas Tech, while they have size, you got to make sure you keep your size fresh. You can't rely on one girl to hold a Lady Panther like that.
We're going to pause for 2 minutes. There's 5 minutes left in halftime, and we'll be back with a preview of the second half to come. 38-34, your score here at Tucker Coliseum. Golden Suns trail by 4. This is Arkansas Tech basketball in River Country, KCJC. back at Tucker Coliseum. 38-34 your score as we are getting set for second half action. Patrick Camerling alongside Matt Jenkins filling in for our boys Sam Stracer and Kelly Davis tonight. They're on the road. It's somewhere tropical, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, I hear Sam Stracer was at somewhere in Orlando, so, like, I mean, if you're listening right now, you know how cold it is right now. There's actually a chance of snow tonight. Little bit chance of flirt, which would be absolutely fantastic if you're an Arkansas Tech student, but, yeah, you never know. But I feel bad for Sam. I mean, he's in Orlando. It's probably about 60, 70 degrees, sitting there on the beach. Don't you just feel bad for him?
I feel terrible. I feel terrible.
Although I am kind of glad he's gone because me and you are going to do a great game here tonight. 38-34, fixing to start the third period of play.
Only one other GAC team in action tonight, and that's Ouachita Baptist on the road at Arkansas Fort Smith. They're trailing 49-32 as they're at halftime as well. So this Fort Smith is one that these Drury Panthers will be taking on later this week on Saturday, 1 p.m. at the Stubblefield Center for them. Arkansas Tech won't be in action again until after the Christmas break. We're underway here in the second half. Bernard's going to have it on the left wing. Kicks it down to Disselkamp. She puts up a layup. It's up, no good. Rebound by Danielle Frazier, and the Suns have it.
I want to mention this at halftime, but never get around to it. This is going to be a big 3 minutes right here for the Golden Suns and for Drury. Whichever team comes out here and plays the hardest, this could determine who's going to go into this fourth quarter with the lead and potentially win this ballgame. So these 3 minutes here are crucial for both sides.
And this is Pounds tries to find Bork on the block. Nothing doing. Goes out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication there. And Drury will reclaim possession. Harmon will bring it up the floor for the Panthers. She dishes it over to Bernard on the right wing. Down low to Dressler it goes. Trying to put a move on Danielle Frazier. Nothing doing. Suns have it, though, after a steal by Callie White. Harmon couldn't come up with the ball, but another turnover by the Suns. Harmon comes up with it at midcourt as Callie White was trying to find a defender. Here comes the Panthers. Harmon on the block. Layup up is good. Your score is now 40-34 with 8:50 left to go here in this third quarter. Callie White has it at midcourt now, guarded by Bernard. More heavy defense coming in this half from the Panthers. And this Pounds has it on the left wing. Gets a screen from Frazier. Cuts inside. Backed it down to Frazier to Anissa Pounds for three. It's good. Splash. 40-37 is your score with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
I want to say that is Anissa Pounds' first three-pointer of the ballgame, and I believe it is. That was her first three-pointer. Need to get Anissa Pounds on. She came away with 5 points in the first half.
Wilson down low to Dressler, back out to Wilson on the block. Kelsey McClure puts a body on her, almost a turnover, but the Panthers come back up with it. Dressler on the block, puts up layup, no good. Danielle Frazier gets another rebound. Her fifth of the day, and the Suns have it. McClure on the right wing, dishes it over to Callie White. White directing traffic over to Pound. She bobbles it, but comes back up with it. She's on the left wing, guarded by Harmon. Finds Frazier at the top of the key. Frazier trying to direct traffic, nothing doing.
Drury playing Cheyenne North pretty tough right now. She's got about 2 Lady Panthers around her at all times.
Callie White has it on the right corner with 6 on the shot clock. She better do something quick. Frazier has it, 3 on the clock. Puts up a layup. It's blocked. Shot clock's going to expire, but the play had not been called dead. And they're going to say it's going to go back to the Panthers as
they're going to call that a shot clock violation as the ball didn't hit the rim right as it went out of bounds. But overall, that was pretty good offense for the Golden Suns. They had a good-looking opportunity. Frazier cut inside from the short corner into the paint, just not able to knock it down. That was credit to some strong Drury defense.
Brianna Jones checks in for the Panthers. She inbounds it to Harmon, and she gives it to Disselkamp on the right wing. He kicks it back up top to Harmon now at the top of the key. She drives left, trying to make something happen. Guarded heavily by Anissa Pounds, though. Bernard has it now on the left wing. To Disselkamp, to Jones. On the block, she's going to put up an up-and-under layup. It's good.
Good move right there from Drury right there to get the bucket.
42-37, your score, 7 minutes left to go in period number 3 here. Callie White guarded heavily at midcourt by Bernard. She goes left wing. Tries to go through the legs of Bernard, out of bounds. And the Panthers are going to reclaim possession, leading 42-37.
Strong start coming out of the locker room, just a little bit slow right now. Still got time, you're only down 5.
So I say strong start for the Panthers. And
yes, definitely.
You took the words out of my mouth. You read my mind.
That just means me and you're on the same wavelength. That's what happens when me and you call games on together all the time.
I agree, man. Paige Wilson has it. At the top of the key to Harmon now on the left wing. Over to Bernard. To Wilson, back to Harmon. Just dribbling around the 3-point line. The shot clock's going to expire. Couldn't get it up in time. Great defense by the Golden Suns there. And Arkansas Tech is going to reclaim possession.
That's where Arkansas Tech's going to win this ballgame. They can play strong man-to-man defense. You can't go zone in this situation because Drury's too much of a good shooting team. So you have to stay man. You've got to play solid man-to-man defense, and they did right there, getting the shot clock violation. That's what's going to keep Arkansas Tech in this ballgame. You're keeping that deficit low.
McClure drives in on the other end, tipped up, but Callie White comes with it on the right wing. 15 on the shot clock for the Suns. Towns has it on the left wing. Finds Danielle Frazier on the block. Great.
Beautiful.
Layup is up and good. 42-39 is your score with 6 minutes left to go.
Beautiful offense right there for Arkansas Tech.
Bernard goes to the floor hard after getting the ball stripped by Anissa Pounds, and they're going to call a foul on her. Say she got too much of the wrist there. It's her first personal.
It was a late whistle.
Second team foul this quarter on the Suns as Drury will inbound it. Wilson has at the top of the key, finds Bernard on the left wing. She goes cross court back to Wilson, but they're going to give it back to the Panthers.
I think they're going to call that on 34. Yeah, they're going to call that on number 34, Disselkamp. Going to hit her for an illegal screen.
Just like that, Arkansas Tech reclaims possession and gets that one back. Callie White will bring it up the floor. Both teams running the floor and playing heavy defense on both ends. A very good game going on here at Tucker Coliseum, and a great crowd on hand to see it. Kelsey McClure makes a move. Layup up is good.
Beautiful move for Kelsey McClure. Split into the defender, going the up and under, and gets the layup.
42-41, but on the other end is Wilson for three. It's good with the response. And Danielle Frazier will inbound to the Suns. 45-41 your score. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Callie White dribbles right, stripped away by Bernard, out of bounds though. It'll stay with the Suns. Kylie Ladd is going to come check in, I believe, for Callie White.
The big thing right now for the Golden Suns, yes, you did get a basket, you're staying within 4, but you got to get back up defensively. Every time that Arkansas Tech has got a basket, you're seeing Drury run, and they're getting open 3-point shots in the corners.
And this Pounds on the right wing finds North. She makes a move, spin move around Disselkamp. Layup on the left side is good. 45-43 your score. Suns coming back in this ball game with 5 minutes left to go. Harmon's going to bring it up the floor for the Panthers.
Looks to be a little oscillation play there for Cheyenne North.
Layup by Harmon. Going to draw the foul on the shot. Call that on number 25. Danielle Frazier, her third personal in the game. Second team foul this quarter for Arkansas Tech.
So one thing you don't really want to see from Tech right now, getting their bigs in foul trouble. That's 3 for North, and now that's 3 for Frazier.
Harmon at the line. She's a 72% free throw shooter. She missed her first shot. I believe this is her first appearance at the line today. Second shot is up. It is good. She's 1 for 2 on the day. And the Suns will reclaim possession as Kelsey McClure runs it up the floor on the right side. She's on the right wing now looking for help. 46-43 your score. Suns trail by 3. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Strong start for both teams in this second half. Frazier on the block. Wide open layup. It's up. Misses it though as Disselkamp came in. She gets her on rebound. Puts up another layup. Misses it. Disselkamp gets another rebound. And the Panthers have it again on the other end. Harmon on the left wing now.
Got to knock those down if you're Danielle Frazier. You're right there at the basket. It's in a close ballgame right now. You've got to have those.
Brianna Jones dribbles in, dishes it off to Disselkamp. Back to Jones. She's looking for help up and under. They're going to call a travel, though, that's going to go back to the Suns. Good thing, too, because she made the shot on the thing. We're going to hit a quick 30-second break as we've hit the media timeout. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Sun basketball in River Country, KCJC. Back at Tucker Coliseum, 46-43, Golden Suns trail with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We're at the 5-minute media timeout. Both teams playing really good defense, good ball movement on both ends. I I think free throws are going to be the determining factor in this game now.
Free throws going to be the difference in the ball game right now. Arkansas Tech 6 for 6 on the free throw line. They haven't got to the free throw line here in the second half of play here to start the third quarter. They need to try to get their focus getting to the free throw line because that's where they kind of got in the deficit from the first half when they were down 9-0. Started chipping away at that lead, getting some easy baskets, but the lead that was given to the Golden Suns due to their great free throw shooting, that's where the game is going to be won. You know, when I played high school basketball, my coach used to always say you want to shoot more than the opposing team attempts. And right now, the Golden Suns are down 4 in that category. Drury is 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Arkansas Tech 6 for 6. So you expect to see Arkansas Tech be very aggressive on the offensive side, keep continuing to get the ball in the paint like they have with Frazier, seeing if they can start knocking these down.
After the timeout,
Drury looks to be in a 2-2-1 zone press.
Cheyenne North inbounds it, and Bernard all over Kylie Ladd tips it out of bounds. We'll have to inbound the ball as Taylor Ely is checked in, and also Ryan Goodsell for the Golden Suns. Cheyenne North looking for help. Bernard with a heavy defense, but Cheyenne North finds Towns, and here come the Suns on the other end. Heavy full-court defense on both teams. And Towns slows it down and directs traffic. Kylie Ladd has him top of the key. 18 on the shot clock for the Suns. Finds Goodsell on the pick and roll. Layup up. They're going to call a charge on Ryan Goodsell. Turnover and change of possession as the Panthers will reclaim it.
That's a tough play for the officials to make down on that end. It's always a bang-bang play. You never know which side it's going to go on. It looked like that was a charge. The defensive player was set, and that'll be a charge every time.
Bernard has it on the right wing for the Panthers. Kicks it out to Wilson on the left wing. She's looking for help. Bernard's there to get it from her. She's at the top of the key now. Started by Anissa Pounds, making moves, trying to put up a layup on the left. They're going to call a foul on Anissa Pounds. With 46-43 your score, 3:41 left to go. That's going to be Anissa's second on the day. Third, 15th foul. 14th foul, excuse me. I apologize. My stat reader had not updated yet, but 14th foul this quarter for Arkansas Tech as Daya Bernard will go to the line for the Panthers. Bernard on the day from the free throw line. She's 3 for 5. 12 points. 3 for 5 from the field as well. 3 for 3 from three-point land, so that's really not someone you want to have the ball behind the arc.
For sure. Had a couple substitutions. Had an official stop the play. Looked like they were questioning whether a sub was going to come in or not. And they will let Kelsey McClure come in right before that free throw was good for Drury, and that gives them a 4-point lead.
McClure has it, running the floor now. Kind of a mismatch. It's her on Bernard. She has on the left wing trying to get a screen from Goodsell. Nothing doing there. She dribbles in, gives it off to Kylie Ladd. Tries to find North on the block. It's going to stay with the Suns as it's knocked out of bounds by Vaught, who just checked in for the Panthers as well.
I think something you want to watch for Arkansas Tech, and it's just maybe a personal opinion of mine, may want to give it to Kelsey McClure. Kelsey McClure loves the isolation play. If you can get her a cop pick and roll, maybe get a good shooter to pop out, or get a Ryan Goodsell cutting to the basket, or get Kelsey McClure driving to the paint, that could be a good look.
Ryan Goodsell goes in the up and under layup, no good. Rebound by Disselkamp. And here come the Panthers on the other end. Vaught running the floor. Tries to find help on the left corner to Wilson, to Jones on the left wing now, started by Ryan Goodsell. She gets the screen from Disselkamp to Bernard now at the top of the key. Back to Wilson on the left wing. Kylie Ladd strips it away. Ryan Goodsell has it. Here comes the Suns. 2-on-2 on the other end. McClure slows it down, trying to set up the offense on the right wing. Kylie Ladd has it up top the key now.
Both teams with great transition defense. Arkansas Tech got a great transition defense on the other side. Drury with another good transition side over here.
McClure, pump fakes, dribbles in past Bernard, kicks it out to Ryan Goodsell. From the free throw line, shot up, dribbles out, no good. Just couldn't get it to fall, and the Panthers have reclaimed possession. 47-43, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go as Jones on the other end and being double teamed by Ryan Goodsell and North. Forced the ball out of bounds. We're going to have 2 substitutions. One for each team. Danielle Frazier's going to check in for Ryan Goodsell. And Heather Harmon's going to check in.
Both teams kind of going through a dry spell right now. Arkansas Tech hasn't scored in over 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Drury hasn't scored in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So you can really see, as I mentioned, both teams have strong transition defense, and they're really taking up the defense on both sides.
Wilson has it at the top of the key after the inbound. 24 on the shot clock, 2:18 to go in the quarter. Drury, Disselkamp on the block, back up top to Jones. Drury really likes to move the ball around the key. Camp pulls up in the middle of the paint. Off no good, gets her on rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Panthers, and Harmon has it at the top of the key. Wilson now, dribbling around, guarded by Callie White. Back to Harmon now, guarded by McClure at the top of the key, trying to direct the offense. Wilson on the right wing now, kicks it down to Jones in the right corner. Back to Vaught on the right wing. Guarded by Ellie. Wilson pulls up with 9 on the shot clock. Flash, it's good. 49 to 43 your score. The Golden Suns trail by 6 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Callie White brings it up the floor now for Arkansas Tech. She makes a move, dribbles around. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on 20 for Drury. That's Paige Wilson. Her second personal foul. Second team foul this quarter for the Panthers, as Wilson will check out and be substituted for Bernard, and then also Adrian Horn is going to check in for Haley Disselkamp for the Panthers. Minute 30 left to go. 49-43 the score, as I just said. McClure's going to inbound it to Callie White. Both teams battling here in Tucker Coliseum. McClure on the right wing now, looking for help. Has Callie White at the top. She thinks about a deep three, kicks it back over to McClure on the right wing. Back to White. Pump fakes, 15 on the shot clock. Good. Nice pass. She's going to draw the foul on the layup.
They honored her three-point shooting of Taylor Ely. Ely's hit a couple three-pointers today. They honored that shot, and Ely cut right to the basket on a beautiful back cut, beautiful pass there from Callie White to get to the free throw line. This is where Arkansas Tech really needs to convert here, getting 2 key free throws.
Taylor Ely. First shot is up and good. 49-44 your score.
Lissa Owens checks in for Drury.
Second shot coming from Taylor. It is up. It is good. 45.
Little keynote of Alyssa Owens, who's just checked in for Drury. She's a 5'6" freshman from the big town of Russellville, Arkansas. So she's getting her little homecoming surprise here coming to Arkansas Tech today.
Her family sitting right behind our broadcast booth. Glad to see her getting some minutes here. Owens dribbles down and passes it to Horn. They're going to have a change of possession. They're going to call an offensive foul.
I think they call it 3 seconds in the lane. Yeah.
The 3-second violation. So the Suns will reclaim possession with 1 minute left to go in the quarter. Trailing by 4. McClure brings it up the floor. She's looking for help. Has North on the left wing. North now at the top of the key, gets it back to Callie White. Just kidding. She actually faked me out and kept herself. Cross court now to McClure for 3 off, no good. Brianna Jones is going to get the rebound for the Panthers with 30 seconds left to go. 49-45 your score. As Bernard on the other end kicks it over to Harmon for the Panthers. Owens now on the right wing. Stripped away by Callie White, but she keeps possession. They're going to call a foul on Callie White. I think she was getting a little bit too handsy there, a little slap. And the 15 foul for the Golden Suns this quarter. Callie White, it's her second personal. And that'll put Drury in the bonus. And Owens will go to the line.
Lissa Owens, a 80% free throw shooter.
Her shot is up. It is good. And that percentage backs that up.
Arkansas Tech right now is 0 for 5 in their last 5 shots. They have not been able to score in just under 5 minutes of play. But their minutes are still down by 5. They're knocking down the free throws, and that's what I keep harping on. Got to be good at the free throw line to stay in this ballgame, especially when your offense isn't clicking here to start the during the third quarter of play.
Second shot up, no good. Suns are going to get the rebound. McClure on the other end. 6 seconds. Better do something quick. Callie White for 3 before the buzzer. It's good. 50-48 is going to be your score at the end of the third quarter as we move into quarter number 4. We'll be back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Sun Basketball, River Country, KCJC. Back at Tucker Coliseum, 50-48 as we get set for quarter number 4. Arkansas Tech trailing by 2. We've got a great crowd on hand here at Tucker Coliseum. The Golden Suns are taking on the 11th ranked Drury Lady Panthers. Are 8-1 on the season, 2-0 in their conference play. Arkansas Tech 6-1, 3-1, trying to get a win before we move into the long holiday break. The next game for the Golden Suns is not going to be until January 5th, so a lot of momentum on the line here for both teams.
It'll make it a lot easier to go into Christmas break if you can pull out a big victory here for the Golden Suns, beating the 10th ranked team in the country. We're 10 minutes away from doing that. It's going to be a good game going to the end, and that's a good way to start the fourth quarter of play.
Kelsey McClure lays it up, ties it up. 50-50 is your score with 9:45 left to go in the ball game. Harmon at the top of the key for the Panthers. Wilson on the left wing now. Heavy pressure coming from Kelsey McClure. Callie White now guarding Bernard. Harmon now on the right wing for the Panthers. Tries to find Jones. She's dribbling the ball around. Kind of fumbled it. Arkansas Tech wants a double dribble call. Going to have a jump ball as Anissa Pounds goes in for the ball that's being bobbled around there, Matt. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Panthers.
They're going to call it the jump ball, but it looks like there's going to be a...
Both teams going back and forth here. And Harmon will inbound it. She has Disselkamp on the block. Shot up is good. 52-50 is the lead for Drury. And Callie White will inbound it and bring it up to 4 for Arkansas Tech. Finds McClure on the left wing now.
Coach Willis was arguing that there should have been a 3-second call on that jump ball, but the ref said that there was a, quote, change of possession. The ball was loose. That's why the 3-second wasn't called.
Turnover by the Suns. Bernard's going to get it, but knocked out of bounds by Arkansas Tech, and the Panthers are going to keep it. Harmon will inbound it once again. 52-50 to score. Quarter number 4. Great game thus far. Wilson has it. She got the inbound from Harmon. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. Harmon tries to make a move around Pounds. Nothing doing. Pulls up. It's off, no good. Disselkamp's going to get the rebound, though. Fresh shot clock for the Panthers. And Harmon's wide open for 3. It's off, no good, though. Disselkamp's going to get another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Second this possession. And Bernard dishes it over to Harmon with another fresh shot clock for the Panthers. 20 now on the shot clock for them. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this ballgame.
He's got a +2 advantage on the offensive rebounding side. 10 rebounds to 8.
Jones pulls up for 3 on the right wing. Dribbles out, no good. This time the Suns get the rebound. That's Cheyenne North. And the Suns have 52-50 is their score, and they're trailing by 2. North tries to find Frazier. Thought it was going to go out of bounds. Harmon comes up with it, and the Panthers have it the other way, just like that. Slowing it down. She has a wide open Brianna Jones to Disselkamp. Both teams trying to slow it down. Been running the floor back and forth to start this quarter. Harmon now with 13 on the shot clock, dribbles to the left wing, has Jones on the block, spin move around Frazier, nothing doing. Looking for help. Off the foot of Disselkamp. They're actually going to say it went off the foot of Cheyenne North. It's going to stay with the Panthers. They're going to have 5 on the shot clock. We're going to have a substitution. Hannah Dressler, she's going to check in for Haley Disselkamp, who's been a big factor in these last few possessions for the Panthers.
Arkansas Tech needs to watch the shot clock. They got 5 on the clock, got to play strong defense.
Wilson pulls up after getting the inbound. This one falls, and the Panthers are going to extend their lead to 4, leading 54-50 with 7 minutes and 36 seconds left in the ball game. And I think Arkansas Tech is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on KCJC. Back at Tucker Coliseum, Arkansas Tech trailing to the Drury Lady Panthers 54-50 with 7:36 left to go in the ballgame. A great game thus far here at Tucker Coliseum. Big crowd on hand. We're in the middle of finals week here on campus, but both teams really running the floor now, playing really good defense. I think this one's just going to come down to the end.
It's going to come down to whoever gets the last possession. Arkansas Tech kind of been slow in the last last 6 minutes of the third quarter, and starting off a little bit slow here in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech is going to really need to pick it up offensively, getting some good buckets on the offensive side. Defensively, the Golden Suns are fine. They're playing outstanding defense right now, really limiting the three-point shot of Drury. They're making their three-pointers, but they're really limiting them, their opportunities at the three-point line. Arkansas Tech just really needs to be efficient offensively. I mentioned that in the beginning part of the game. Right now, Arkansas Tech 46% from the field, 19 of 41 from the field, 4 of 11 from the three-point arc. But right now, Arkansas Tech 8 of 8 from the free throw line, the same amount of free throws as Drury. So we'll see what happens here in the last 7:30 of the ball game.
Danielle Frazier inbounds it to Callie White after the media timeout. They stretched that timeout to a media rather. So that takes care of the 5-minute media. So back to the action we go. Cheyenne North has it on the block. Back out to Callie White in the right corner. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kelsey McClure has it on the right wing. She dribbles in. Pulls up from the right corner. Off no good. Rebound by Dressler for the Panthers. And they have it going the other way. 54-50 is the lead for Drury. 7 minutes to go in the ballgame.
If Arkansas Tech can get a good turnover here, get a transition basket, that will ignite their offense.
They're going to call a foul on Callie White.
Going to hit her for an arm bar. It looked like it may have been a blocking foul, but they're going to hit her for an arm.
First team foul of the quarter. Third personal, though, on Callie White. Stay out of foul trouble, but keep playing that heavy defense that both teams have been playing all day. Harmon will inbound it. Bernard's there to receive. Flips to the right wing, guarded by Callie White. To Harmon now on the top of the key, guarded by Anissa Pounds. Still Wilson. Kelsey McClure chasing her. Down to Dressler on the block. She puts up a prayer. Great defense by Danielle Frazier. Suns are going to come up with the rebound, and Callie White pushing it on the other end. Cheyenne North now. Pulls up from 15 feet. Off no good, though. Rebound by, I believe that was Dressler. Yes, it was. For Drury. They have it on the other end. Harmon now on the right wing. Wilson now. At the top, the key dribbles left, finds Bernard, guarded by Callie White. Back to Wilson we go. Kelsey McClure's there guarding her. Dressler getting double-teamed. Kicks it out to a wide-open Bernard for three. This one's off, no good. But the Panthers are going to get a rebound. That's Brianna Jones. And they'll get a fresh shot clock as well with 6 minutes left to go in the ballgame. Harmon kicks it to Bernard. She dribbles into the left. Flips around Callie White. Wide open layup's good. 56-50, your new score. As the Suns trail by 6 and push it down the other way quickly. Here comes Anissa Pounds on the right wing. Gets a screen from Frazier. She dribbles left. Gives it to Kelsey McClure on the left wing. Looks for White in the left corner. She's guarded by Wilson. Here gets a screen from North now. She dribbles in the free throw line. She's going to pull up. Shot good. 56-52 is your score.
Big bucket right there for the Golden Suns. Kind of snapping that drought of over 3 minutes with going scoreless. That's a big bucket right there, keeping that lead at 4.
5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ballgame. Panthers have it on the other end. Here's Jones on the left wing. Kicks it over to Wilson. Now to Harmon at the top of the key, guarded by Anissa Pounds. Down low to Dressler. Spin move around Frazier. Blocked by North, out of bounds. It saves the Panthers. Great defensive effort, though, for North, but no to come in and kind of swipe that ball away.
Definitely great defense. Cheyenne North coming over with the help defense. I believe that was Dressler on the spin move. Had an open layup, but credit Cheyenne North to come over in to help and get the block. I'm going to keep the shot clock at 10 for Drury as they inbound on their basket.
Harmon will inbound on the wide open Disselkamp. That shot's good. 58-52 is your score. With 5 minutes left to go in the ballgame. Callie White bringing it up the floor now for the Suns. Finds Anissa Pounds on the right wing, guarded by Harmon. Cheyenne North now at the top of the key. Thinking about pulling up. She's not going to do it and set up the offense instead. 16 on the shot clock for the Suns. Pounds has it in the right corner now. Trying to find Cheyenne North. Miscommunication. It's going to result in a turnover. And here come the Panthers. Wilson on the other end. Kicks it down to Disselkamp. She has a wide open Dressler from the left elbow. Air ball out of bounds. Suns will reclaim possession. And we're going to call another timeout here, and we'll take one with them. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Sun basketball on River Country. KC Jason. back at Tucker Coliseum. Danielle Frazier inbounds it to Kylie Ladd after the media timeout. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Callie White has it. Kylie Ladd now. She goes to the top of the key. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Kelsey McClure gets a shot up. It's off, no good. Fight for the rebound. Harmon's going to come up with it for the Panthers. Kind of bobbled it. The Suns wanted a travel call, but they're not going to get it. Wilson in the right corner to a wide open Harmon now on the right wing. No good. Rebound, though, by Brianna Jones.
And Drury's going to reset their offense to the top of the key, and here comes number 15, Heather Harmon, the leading scorer for Drury. She kicks it back over Arkansas Tech in their man-to-man defense.
Wilson has it now at the top of the key left. Now to Brianna Jones. She drives in. Layup up. Good. Great ball movement there by the Panthers. 60-52 is your score with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Kelsey McClure has it on the right wing. Suns trying to get something going, and they need to quick.
Big offensive opportunity here for Arkansas Tech. Really need to get a bucket here to try to keep this lead into single digits. Down 8 right now with under 4 minutes to go.
Callie White pulls up for three. It's good. 60-55 is your score. That's just what the Suns needed.
Big basket right there with under 4 to go. 3:10 to go, actually. And you keep that lead at single digits. Now the Golden Suns down 5.
3 minutes left to go. 20 on the shot clock. Harmon has it on the block. Tries to get around Kylie Ladd. She does. Layup is up and good. 62-55 your score now with 3 minutes left to play. Kylie Ladd will bring it up the floor. Kylie Ladd now to the free throw line, dishes it over to Callie White in the right wing. She has Ryan Goodsell on the block. Puts down a dribble, body up, draws the foul on the layup, trying to get it to fall, just couldn't. But she's going to go to the line and shoot, too. That foul's going to be on Brianna Jones. Jones on the day. That's her third personal foul. First team foul of the quarter, though, for the Panthers.
It was a good move for Goodsell. Frazier was open on the cut, but they managed to get in the corner. But then here came Goodsell coming down on the other side, just right behind Frazier, and had an open layup, just couldn't knock it down. But she will go to the free throw line for 2.
Goodsell, 70% free throw shooter on the season, misses her first one. And this Pounce is going to check in for Kylie Ladd for the Suns. Cheyenne North is going to check in for Ryan Goodsell after she shoots the free throws. And I also believe for the Panthers, Adrian Horn checked in as well. 2:42 left to go in the ballgame. Second free throw is up by Goodsell. It's off. No good. With 2:09 play. Harmon on the other end. So Wilson at the top of the key, guarded by Kelsey McClure. Kicks it left to Bernard now, guarded by Callie White. There's going to be a foul call. It's going to be on Ryan Goodsell. Cheyenne North is going to check in for her. Second team foul this quarter for Arkansas Tech. Ryan Goodsell has 3 fouls. As North checks in for her, as I just said, and the Panthers were inbound. Harmon looking for help on the baseline. Gets it to Wilson, though, guarded by Kelsey. The key now gets 2 screens. Kind of side-swiped and clothesline and fell to the floor.
Mr. Pounce is feeling it right now. We're going to call I believe the refs are going to call for time. Make sure this is okay before we move forward here.
We'll stay with them here.
Looks like she just had the breath out of her, even though it was a hard collision, no doubting that. She's going to stay in the ball game here, and Arkansas Tech will inbound on the baseline.
Danielle Frazier inbounds it to Callie White on the right wing. Kelsey McClure now has it at the Tech logo, trying to set up the offense. Fresh shot clock after the foul call. McClure drives in, trying to draw the foul. She does. She's going to shoot 2. Great way to draw the foul by Kelsey McClure.
Adrian Horn's going to get hit with the foul for Drury. That's going to be her.
It's actually on
third court. Excuse me. Yes, you're right.
It's on Disselkamp. It's her third personal. And Kelsey McClure is going to go to the line. McClure, 76% free throw shooter on the season. Her first shot is up. It finds a way in the basket after kind of dribbling around the basket. Couldn't decide if it wanted to go in or not, Matt, and it finally did. And checks Kylie Ladd for Callie White, going to give her a break. McClure on the day. It's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Trying to make it 4 for 4 here as her second shot. It is up. It is off. No good, though. And they're going to call
lane violation on Drury. Stepped into the lane just a little bit early, and Kelsey McClure's going to get a redo.
Good break there for the Suns. They need to capitalize on it. Trailing by 3 with 1:20 left to go. This free throw is important here for Kelsey. Shot is up. This one's off as well.
They're going to call another lane violation, but this one's going to be on Arkansas Tech.
Both calls going both teams' way there to even it out, I guess, a little bit if you want to say. And the Panthers have it as Harmon brings it up the floor. Crossing midcourt now.
Big defensive possession right here for the Golden Suns. Down 3 with 6 to be under a minute. The fans are on their feet right now.
Wilson has it, kicks it down low to Distal Camp in the right corner. She gets a screen from Jones, dribbles left, nothing doing. Back up top to Harmon to Bernard now. Kicks it across court to Wilson. She's got it on the first, doesn't get it. A screen from Jones to Bernard now with 6 on the shot clock. Distal Camp's going to pull up from the right wing, no good. Rebound by Danielle Frazier. Here come the Suns with 50 seconds left to play.
No need to rush here. Just run your offense. Kelsey McClure. Oh!
She draws the foul as she drives in. She'll go to the line once again, trailing by 3. 45 seconds left to go in the ballgame.
I think you're starting to see Kelsey McClure really step up right here. She got into the paint during the previous offensive possession, went to the free throw line for 2 shots, and she'll head back almost damn 1, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
McClure now. First shot is up, and it falls in. Suns trail by 2 now with 45 seconds left. McClure steps back up to the line. Her second shot is up, is away, it is good. Suns trail by 1 with 45 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Harmon brings it up the floor for Drury.
Big defensive possession. I mentioned the previous possession was big. And I think Drury realizes how big it is. They're going to call they're going to call a full timeout, 60-second timeout.
We'll take a 30-second break. Be back in Tucker Coliseum. You're listening to Golden Sun Basketball, River Country, KCJC. Back at Tucker Coliseum, 62-61 is your score. Drury Lady Panthers with the lead with 40 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Panthers are going to have possession after the timeout. Drury called the timeout, a 1-minute timeout. It's been a great game thus far, and I think we kind of expected that. Both teams playing heavy defense, running the floor, Matt.
Definitely playing strong defense. Credit Arkansas Tech's defense. They let some early three-pointers come in for Drury, but since that 9-0 run that Drury started off the game, Arkansas Tech has been very strong defensively. Offensively, they were strong in the first half, a little bit shaky to start the second half, but here in this latter part of the fourth quarter, Arkansas Tech has really stepped it up offensively, but they need a big defensive possession right here.
Panthers inbound it, 37 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Wilson has it, heavy defense from the Suns. Harmon has it on the right wing now, guarded by Anissa Pounds, goes behind the back, nothing doing. 14 on the shot clock. They're going to have to take a shot, can't run out the game clock. Finds Wilson guarded by McClure at the front of the line. Here comes Harmon driving in, trying to draw the foul, nothing doing. Disselkamp's going to get the rebound. Shot clock is off with 17 seconds left to go, and the Suns are going to have to foul. Anissa Pounds will do so. It's going to be her, I believe.
That'll be her fourth, I believe.
13 fouls this quarter. And Harmon will inbound it with 14 seconds left to go in the game and a 1-point lead for the Panthers. She finds Wilson backcourt. Kelsey McClure is going to foul. 12 seconds on the clock. Suns do have a timeout. Harmon will inbound it once again for the Panthers, and the Suns are going to take that timeout that they were talking about. I think we'll keep it here. Talk about what you think the Suns need to do. Is this just a 30-second timeout?
I think right now, you're trying to get them in foul trouble right now, or trying to get them to the free throw line. Right now, when you look at it, Arkansas Tech has shot the free throw line better. Drury is 8 of 14 from the free throw line, so you really want to key in on the weakest free throw shooters right now. Cannot tell who they're going to have coming to the ballgame, but you really want to key in on those weak free throw shooters and try to get them to the free throw line. And you really want to do it quick with 12 seconds to go. If you can get a quick foul, get them to the free throw line with under 10 seconds to go, that'll give Arkansas Tech the chance. If they knock them both down, you're down 3, make 1-1, it'll be a 1-1 opportunity. So you really want them to miss that first shot where you have a chance to win the ballgame. They're only down 1 right now. And the next foul will result in Drury going to the free throw line.
They have to foul quickly again after this inbound. Bernard will inbound it this time looking for help. 62-61 your score, 12 minutes to go. Quick foul by the Suns as Danielle Frazier.
Of the girls on the floor, that's probably the best one you want to get to the free throw line. Or the best option you want to get to the free throw line. Brianna Jones coming to the free throw line, the 75% free throw shooter. This is a crucial moment right now. This is what you do in practice all the time. You really practice on these key free throws. Let's see if she can miss one to give Arkansas Tech a chance.
Her first shot is away. It is good though. 63-61 your score now with 11.5 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Jones awaiting her second shot. Suns are going to get a chance.
Expect Drury to whenever they make her miss it, you're going to have full court pressure.
Shots up. It's no good. Rebound by North. 10 seconds on the clock, and they're going to foul her. Actually, Arkansas Tech is going to call a timeout quickly. They did not foul her.
And they're going to get the ball right in front of our broadcast booth. After the timeout, the officials are conferring right now. Not sure what we are.
I believe they're going to call a 30-second timeout. Credit to Arkansas Tech. Suns are going to have a chance for one shot. 63-61.
Yeah, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. Going to go credit to Arkansas Tech. I believe that's their last timeout, and it is. And they trail by 2 and will have a chance to either, depending on what Coach Wilbers is drawing up over there, go for 3, win the ball game, or drive in and tie it up and we go to 5 more minutes.
I think you put the hands of Kelsey McClure. Kelsey McClure in the past couple offensive possessions has been able to get to the rim and get some easy opportunities at the rim or get to the free throw line. I think that's the route you go, but I would not be surprised if they give it to the senior leader of this team, Alyssa Pounds. Maybe try to get her an open screen, get her an open three-pointer, try to win the ball game. It's kind of a toss-up right now. I would say put the hands of Kelsey McClure, one of your seniors, let Kelsey McClure drive to the paint or get it.
Here we go. Danielle Frazier's going to inbound it. 9 seconds on the clock. Goes backcourt to Kelsey McClure. She dribbles right. 7 on the clock. Dribbles in. Layup is up. It's good. We're tied with 4 minutes left or 4 seconds left to go. Drury calls a timeout with 2.3 seconds left to go. 63-63 your score. What a move by Kelsey McClure over there on the right wing.
Right on cue. She's been doing it all game. She's got the ball at the top of the key. And managed to just bulldoze her way into the paint and got the layup to tie the ball game up at 63 apiece.
2 seconds on the clock. Drury calls a timeout trying to draw up one last play. If they score, it's over. If not, we're going to go to overtime and play 5 more minutes. They're going to put 4.5 seconds back on the clock as both teams are getting out. The bench is coming back out. So Drury has a little bit more, the cushion here than originally thought at the end of that.
But the one key we talked about earlier, Drury won the game last year. The biggest key right now is Arkansas Tech is one of their home crowd. The band is on their feet right now. The whole entire crowd is on their feet right now. It's an electric atmosphere here right now. Being at home in these key situations proves vital for the Golden Suns, and that's for any team. It's not just the Golden Suns. If you're at home in these tight situations, it's big time. And Drury is actually going to get the ball on their opposite end of the court where they call timeout. So let's see if Arkansas Tech can hold on one more time defensively.
Bernard inbounds it to Jones. 3 seconds on the clock. Puts up a layup. Off no good. Dressler's there. Off no good. Another shot. We're going to overtime. Drury got 3 rebounds right off the bat. Great effort there. That was kind of stopped your heart there for a second, but nonetheless, we're going to play 5 more minutes.
You can see Kelsey McClure holding their breath a little bit. That was Arkansas Tech dodged several bullets right there. Great defense on the first shot where they spun around, got an awkward shot, but credit Drury going back in and getting some key offensive rebounds, and Arkansas Tech holds on. Heck, why not? Let's play 5 more minutes. What do you say?
What a great game this has been here at Tucker Coliseum. As we move into the overtime period, we're going to play a 5-minute overtime period.
You got the replays going on right now. Callie White came up big there, but the player of the game for these last 5 minutes has got to be Kelsey McClure. She got the Golden Suns back into it. I believe McClure may have been credited with the last several points for the Golden Suns. But nevertheless, regardless, was able to get a key basket with 4.5 seconds to go, getting the layup. Right now, when you come into overtime, Patrick, it's just whichever team wants it more.
Really is, really is. And as we get back out here on the floor, refs are conferring about the overtime and how this is going to run with the clock. 5 minutes on the clock. As the 5th period is what it will be classified as. We'll re-tip here. I think that both teams are going to keep their starting 5 on the floor. Nissa Pounds, Kelsey McClure, Cheyenne North, Danielle Frazier, Callie White will be on the floor for Arkansas Tech.
And I believe this being overtime, I believe both teams will get credited with one more timeout, I want to say.
Both teams are in the bonus going into this overtime period as the tip for overtime is away, and Danielle Frazier is going to come up with it. Kelsey McClure now on the other end, right wing.
Arkansas Tech, you got to play controlled offensively. Yes, you got the momentum right now, but you've got to play strong, solid offense and get good baskets.
Callie White finds North on the block. Layup up is good, and the Suns are out in front first here in overtime. 65-63, your score with 4 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the overtime period. Harmon has it on the right wing for the Panthers. Kicks it to the right corner now to Bernard. She gets a screen from Jones. Still guarded by Callie White, though. Wide open Wilson, though, at the top of the key. Splash. That shot's good. And Drury's going to take a 1-point lead, 66-65, with 4:18 left to go in overtime. Kelsey McClure on the right wing now, guarded by Wilson. Makes a move around Wilson, but finds Danielle Frazier on the right wing. Kicks it back out. 17 on the shot clock. McClure now, right wing. Kicks it out to a wide-open Danielle Frazier for three. Off no good. Rebound by Haley Disselkamp, and the Panthers have it once again. 66-65 is the lead for the Panthers. Suns trail by 1. 3:50 to go in overtime. Harmon tries to find Jones. It's going to be a kickball out of bounds on a miss of pounds. Panthers will inbound it.
Danielle Frazier had a good-looking look in the corner for a three-pointer. You heard Coach Wilbers probably say that wasn't the shot he was looking for. Frazier can hit those shots. She hit one earlier in the fourth quarter.
Turnover. Cheyenne North has it as Wilson tried to find Harmon. North dribbles down the left floor. Gets it to Callie White now. Heavily guarded by Harmon, though, to Anissa Pounds for a deep three. It's good! A three from Dardanelle is how I'll put that. It was almost to the seal of the Tech logo at midcourt.
Steph Curry would have been proud of that three-point shot there by Anissa Pounds.
No kidding. Arkansas Tech leads 68-66.
That was a big shot right there, putting a lot of pressure now on Drury. Now down 2.
Both teams battling back and forth. Been a back-and-forth game all night is why we're in overtime. Bernard, spin move around Callie White. A great move by Daya Bernard to tie the ball game up 68-68 with 2:53 to go. Cheyenne North has it on the block for the Suns. Spin move around Jones. Layup up. Good. Draws the foul along with it. She'll shoot a bonus shot. And the Suns lead by 2, 70-68.
Leading scorer for the Golden Suns, Cheyenne North. 14 points on the ball game, 7 of 11 from the field, and 5 rebounds. It's a big-time move right there to try to stretch this lead out to 3.
Bonus shot from North is up. It is good, and the lead is 3 now for Arkansas Tech. 71-68.
Drury's going to be lining up in their offense. Arkansas Tech still in their man-to-man defense. Spin moves, kicks it back out to Drury. Frazier got the fake into the paint. They're going to call it travel on Drury. And the possession's going to go right back to Arkansas Tech. Big defensive possession there for the Golden Suns. I believe that was number 5, excuse me, for Drury. That was Deja Bernard. We'll get credited for the walk, and Arkansas Tech will get possession back. They're up by 3.
Kelsey McClure brings it up the floor now for the Golden Suns, trying to slow it down a little bit as both teams have been running the floor. 71-68 is the lead for Arkansas Tech with 2:17 to go in overtime. North dribbles in, finds Callie White on the right wing now. Back to North on the block. Cross court to Anissa Pounds. Pump fake. Dribbles in to Danielle Frazier from the free throw line. Off no good. Pfeiffer rebound, and Pounds is going to come up with it. Fresh shot clock for the Suns, and they're going to set back up the offense at the Tech logo is Kelsey McClure.
Big-time offensive rebound.
2 minutes to go. 71-68, 3-point lead for the Golden Suns. Trying to knock off the 11th ranked team in the nation in the Drury Panthers here at Tucker Coliseum in their last game where they take almost a month off for the Christmas holiday. McClure now dribbles in. Finds a wide open Danielle Frazier. 2-point basket's good. 73-68 is your score.
That was similar to what they did to go into overtime. They had a little two-man game between McClure and Frazier, and they'll get the option. McClure gets it over to Frazier for an elbow shot, and then Arkansas Tech will go into a timeout called by Drury. A 5-point lead for Arkansas Tech.
This is Golden Sun basketball on River Country. KCJC will pause for 30 seconds. back at Tucker Coliseum. 1 minute, 28 seconds to go in overtime. Your Arkansas Tech Golden Suns are leading the Drury Lady Panthers 73-68, trying to knock off the 11th ranked team in the country. Matt's been a great game thus far. I think coming out of this timeout, both teams really need to lock it down, play really tight defense like they've been all game.
Arkansas Tech just needs to continue what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. They're in a great spot right now up by 5. I want to say this is their biggest lead of the game. Yes, this is their biggest lead of the game, up by 5. They need to continue to play strong defensively. Make sure, and the one big thing, and I kind of noticed it to the end of the fourth quarter into overtime, Drury is really spreading out the floor. They're playing a lot of 5 or 4 out, 1 in. And the big thing for Arkansas Tech, yes, they're playing strong man-to-man defense, but they've got to watch for a cutting man into the paint.
The Panthers will inbound it. Bernard there to receive it from Wilson. She dribbles to the left side, guarded by Kylie Ladd. Wilson to Disselkamp. Back to Wilson at the top. Harmon's there to get it from her. Guarded by Anissa Pounds is her. She's going to drive in, kick it to a wide-open Bernard for 3, and it is good. Can't leave her open. She's now 3 or 4 for 5 from three-point land tonight. And here come the Suns on the other end. Almost stolen away from Kelsey McClure's Bernard as she was trying to catch him off guard. There's 1 minute to play, and Arkansas Tech leads by 2. Kelsey McClure trying to set up the offense. About 17 on the shot clock for her.
Not surprised that they're going with this opportunity again. Kelsey McClure has the ball at point. Watch out for Anissa Pounds right here. They've really went between Frazier and McClure. High screen for Pounds.
Kelsey McClure back out to North now on the left wing. Down to McClure. She's got 2 on the shot clock. It's up. It's good. She beats the buzzer. Suns lead by 4, 75-71 with 34.9 seconds to go in the ball game. And I think they're going to come to the replay monitor and look at this to see if she actually beat the buzzer. Coach Wilbers and the officials are talking it over. Drury head coach wants them to check it out. Molly Miller. Coach Miller, 60-10 in her 3rd season. Great resume for her from Drury. And after discussing it, the Panthers are just going to inbound on the opposite end with 36 seconds. They added time to the clock.
I was trying to listen in and see what the potential call was going to be. Thought they might have gone with the replay booth, but it looked like from our vantage point, you got all the time. They will hold it. It'll be 75-71, 30 seconds to go.
Wilson has it on the left wing to Disselkamp. She kicks it to Bernard right wing, guarded by Kyle Ladd. She's going to drive in, layup up, no good. Disselkamp's going to get the rebound. Puts up another shot off, no good. North gets the rebound, and they're going to have to foul her. 19 seconds left to go in the ball game. 75-71 is your score. Golden Suns with a 4-point lead.
Cheyenne North is going to go to the free throw line. She is a 100% free throw shooter on the year.
If I had to pick, I think that's someone I want at the line.
I would say so.
Today, from free throw line, she's 1 for 1, so 100% missed. 7 for 11 from the field, 15 points. Big free throws coming up here for North. First shot is up, it is good. 76-71 is your score now. With 19 seconds left to go, second shot coming from Cheyenne North.
You got this at a 2-possession ball game right now. If you make it again, then you still get it at a 2-possession game, up 77-71. Which is a good spot for Tech to be in, forcing Drury to score twice.
Second shot coming from North. It's off, no good. Disselkamp's there on the rebound for the Panthers. There's 16 seconds left to go. They're trying to push it and get a quick bucket. Bernard dribbles in, finds Disselkamp. She's going to pull up for a 2-point basket. It's off, no good. Rebound by Danielle Frazier. They're not going to foul her. 6 seconds on the clock. Anissa Pounds has it with 4 left. She'll go shoot 2, leading 76-71, and the Suns are going to escape.
You can see the Golden Sun fan base on their feet right now. They pretty much signaled that the Golden Suns have just were 4 seconds away. Crazier things have happened before in the game of basketball, but for the time being, it looks like Arkansas Tech is just fixing to upset the number 10 team in the country.
Miss Pounds. First shot is up. It's no good. Arkansas Tech is going to move the 4 other defenders not shooting free throws down to the other end of the floor just for some extra assurance. As they lead 76-71 with 4.7 seconds to go. Second shot coming from Anissa Pounds. It is up, it is away, it is good. Finds a way in the basket. 77-71 your score, and Drury's going to call a quick timeout. We'll stay here. 4 seconds on the clock. I think some key players today, definitely Cheyenne North. 16 points on the day, 7 out of 11 from the field. 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
I think the big thing for the Golden Suns right now, you have 4 players in double-figure scoring in Kelsey McClure, Frazier, Cheyenne North, and Kylie White. Frazier and White, 13 points. Cheyenne North at 16. Kelsey McClure at 15. A very well-played ball game on the offensive side for Arkansas Tech. They were a little bit sluggish in the start of the second half, but they really came up late came up late in the second half. Credit Kelsey McClure for her big-time opportunities to get the game into overtime.
It was a great move she made down there to get to this point, and a great overtime play by the Suns, really capitalizing on some bad shots taken by Drury, and just getting a lot of good rebounds, something that they really didn't do at the beginning of the game.
If you're Arkansas Tech right here, do not foul. That is one thing I'm sure Wilbers was preaching into that huddle. Do not
Bernard
foul.
Inbounds it to Owens. A long three-point basket's up. She makes it. So now the score is 77-74 with 2 seconds left. They're going to foul North quick, but she's not going to do it. 1 second. And that's going to do it. Arkansas Tech Golden Suns are going to knock off the number 11 team in the country in the Drury Panthers, 77-74. What a great win before you go into the Christmas break.
What an outstanding win for the Golden Suns. You just beat the number 10 team in the country. You just opened a lot of eyebrows in the Great American Conference and in the NCAA. That's a big win for Arkansas Tech. But credit Drury. They came to play. They didn't take Arkansas Tech lightly. Drury came to play. Big time credit for them. But Arkansas Tech comes away with a big victory.
We'll pause for 1 minute. Rejoin you here with Coach Dave Wilbers and also at Final Stats. Don't go anywhere. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on River Country, KCJC. Back at Tucker Coliseum, Arkansas Tech Golden Suns winners over the 11th-ranked Drury University Panthers, 80-71. Your final, joined now by Coach Dave Wilbers. Coach, congrats on the win. What does this mean to your team?
Well, it was just a hard battle. I mean, we knew Drury was a good team, for who they've beaten this year. They've beaten some really good teams, and they have some really good players. And it means a lot to our team. We did a great job with our scouting reports and knowing their players, and I thought we just did a fantastic job, on Wilson and Harmon. Those two are as good as anybody in the country, and I thought we defended them real well. Some of their other players, stepped up and hit some shots, but, that was our game plan, and credit them. But, real proud of the ladies.
Heavy defense from both teams on both ends of the floor tonight. Both teams running the floor. You got to be proud of your play from Kelsey McClure and also Cheyenne North. Cheyenne with 16 points, Kelsey with 15, but 5 for 5 from the free throw line out of Kelsey tonight.
Yeah, real proud of the way we shot free throws, and that's really been kind of part of our team this year. We've shot really good free throws at the end of the game when the pressure's on, and we practice it all the time for running. But the players made plays when they needed to, and we've designed that last play, and Kelsey took the basket and just finished.
Moving into the long break, you don't play again until January 5th. What kind of momentum does this give your team moving into the long break?
Well, it's always good to end on a win and to play good. And I think we ended well and played real well, played with a lot of good energy and a lot of heart. And, it's one that, you always think about over Christmas break, your last game and what happened. And, it's a good break for us. But, last year we took the same break, and it was really good for our team. We kind of healed up. Everybody kind of regrouped. Took a good Christmas break, did finals, and then came back. We have, 9 or 10 good practices, and then, it's right into the GAC. So, our schedule, At Arkansas Tech, we almost got to play whoever wants to play us because there's not a lot of teams that will come into Tucker Coliseum, and it's hard to schedule games. So, it's just the way it worked out, and we're happy about it.
Coach, congratulations on the win and happy holidays.
Well, thanks for all the coverage, and I want to say thanks for the fans. What a great crowd we had for a Wednesday night at 5:30, and an enthusiastic crowd. And it got real loud in here, and that's the way Tucker Coliseum used to be, and we need to continue it.
For sure, for sure. Well, Coach, have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. That's Coach Dave Wilbers. As the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns move to 7-1 on the season and knock off the 11th-ranked Drury University Panthers. Final stats, as I talked about a minute ago, Kelsey McClure, Cheyenne North, your leading scorers. Kelsey McClure with 15, Cheyenne North with 16, followed by Callie White with 13, and Anissa Pounds has 9. An overall great effort by both squads tonight, Matt.
Great effort. You got to credit Arkansas Tech's defense. They hung tough. They got down 9-0 early into the ball game, but credit their defense. They hung in there tough. And just like you talked with Coach Wilbers, you had a lot of key players step up. They designed that play for Kelsey McClure to get him into overtime. Got to give a lot of credit where it's due. Danielle Frazier finishes with a double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Cheyenne North finishes with 16 points and 6 rebounds. Kelsey McClure 15 and 3 and 6 assists. Great game all around for the Golden Suns, and like you just mentioned to him, that's a good way to go into Christmas break. That makes your Christmas break a lot better versus a loss.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, that's going to do it here from Tucker Coliseum. Special thanks to everybody on the Arkansas Tech athletic staff. Sports Information Director Paul Smith for providing us with all of our statistics and information that we've given you tonight.
They make us look good.
And also everybody at River Country, KCJC, for all the coverage. But for Matt Jenkins, I'm Patrick Kamerling. Arkansas Tech Golden Suns winners 77-74 over the Drury University Panthers. This has been Golden Sun Basketball on River Country, KCJC.